you chose that you wouldn't be able to reach this person, that you wouldn't be able to fall in love, but the hardships of your love life is here, okay? The hardships are here because it always strips you away from your power, or it takes from your status somehow. And this is something that I don't feel like you were ready to do, but you did it anyway. Okay? It was like, it's like you sacrificed. Okay? So this actually merges into this current lifetime, the sacrifice of your life. Okay? You may want one thing in this lifetime really badly, more than anything in the world. So the Sphinx is holding space for you. What would you like to sacrifice? Okay? So in this incarnation spirit, if you can keep me in this present moment, what are the challenges here? Archangel Michael, what were the challenges? Or what was not complete? What did not get completed during this time? I see a lot of, I'm having a vision of a lot of mirrors. I'm having a vision of a lot of light. You weren't able to see the light. You were not able to see the light. Okay? The light was completely taken from you, or it was like a training or some kind of self-soothing. You wanted to turn off all the lights you didn't want to see. You didn't want to see the light during the day. Okay? Yeah. And we have the Hierophant here in reverse. Okay, the challenge was exactly that. Sticking to the plan. You led, okay, I see. You led groups, like a pastor, or a priest, or a high priestess. You led groups, people depended on you, okay, and you knew what you had to do for others and self, okay, but you always added others before you added yourself. You sacrificed yourself constantly for other people. So that may still resonate, okay? The only thing in reverse here, the challenge was kind of being outside of that for your twin. This is what it kind of took to be with your twin flame. This was a love that you were consistently waiting for every lifetime. For the past three incarnations, you have been waiting to reconcile. Okay? As your spouse. And something seemed to force us here of the mind. You always chose the mind. You wanted to understand your life differently. And it wasn't so much about money, it was about power. You wanted the power. You didn't really care. It's not that you didn't care about the money, but you had a deep understanding and philosophy about an abundant mindset. That usually when we let go, okay, that is the most natural form of richness. Can we let go? Okay? Can we just ease our mind and relax our bodies? So what if we didn't make it? Right? What happens when we don't make it? So we have our human self, right? So I don't want to call it the lowest form because then that gets really weird, right? Then we degrade ourselves. We don't want to go there. But we go, okay, what's our human experience? Our human, reaction to things. Oh my God, right? We start going at it, right? We go, our inner world goes, no, we didn't. Sometimes we don't care. Sometimes most of the time we do. Oh my God, and we start freaking out, we get the anxiety, we get our bodies going, and either we move our bodies or we don't. Either we freeze or we kind of start panicking, right? Either or there's somewhere in between. And so this is, it's interesting. I feel like you taught this collectively to others, to teach them about the wisdom of the mind. And this wasn't something that was easily like religious, and I feel like there's an expectation of religion, but this is a way to keep people in their faith, okay? So you did this for others, which is really beautiful. So we have our human selves, and then we have our shadow side that we completely worked on. So what if we let go? So what if today we didn't do something that really scared us, and what if we just truly let go and said whatever? Do you have a plan? And how how terrifying would that be for us if we don't have a place to live? I'm talking about extreme stuff, right? Like, we don't have a place to live, or if we don't have a job. I mean, these are things that, oh my gosh, right? Big things to our body, our vessel. But what about our spirit? How does your spirit feel? Does it feel free? Does it feel kind of confused? So, yeah, it's like you really started to kind of blend in these different elements of mind, body, spirit. So if we can work through our human side, our overreactive side, or our underreactive side, and really let go and say, now what? Right? Does anything change? You know what that takes? That takes a complete, like, you really have to let go of every single aspect of your mindset that you learned as a child, right? And then you have to rebuild from there. And you have the power to do that, because this is actually a challenge for you, but now it's your strength, okay? A lot of it has to do with moving outside of tradition, right? We have a home, we grow up, we go to school, we do what's right, and we get married, and we have a fulfilling life from then on. So in the reverse, okay, your challenge was really kind of moving away from that, and that's what you taught. What if we freed ourselves from fear? Okay? Yeah, I mean, you really, you wanted different for people. You wanted something different. You really wanted to see people happy. And you wanted to see them think about something else outside of the fear of not having, or the fear of not loving, and the fear of something, right? What if we didn't? But if it means that much to you, what is it feeding? Or what is it really nurturing? It doesn't have to be feeding. What is it nurturing? The flesh, the soul, the spirit. Okay? So it just all depends. Okay? So this is a challenge to kind of move away from the structure of your life, but you were able to. You really were able to. And you did a great job. Okay, so what was the challenge here? You constantly had to push away from tradition. Like, people, like, maybe there's something about, same gender here. And you didn't want things to be a certain way. So you had to teach people that they could break free from things. Okay? But the mind was very powerful here. Wow. Okay, what is the challenge? Or what was a challenge in this most recent lifetime for you? What were you not able to complete? Also, not being married. Okay? You're like, listen, I'm going to do what I have to do. Okay, I am the emperor. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Yeah, when to let go. Okay? You were very hardworking. And the one thing you did not do was let go of your dreams. You didn't want to let go. And you didn't really see the reason. What's the reason? There's no reason to let go, is there? But the Ten of Wands in reverse is saying, I can't carry it anymore. So is it a win, or is it